The brave new world of immersive audio creation is not just restricted to the recording studio. Sometimes you need the ability to quickly and easily capture environmental sound, what post-production mixers call room tone, in a surround or immersive format. And that's where the Voyage Audio Spatial Mic USB takes centre stage. Or should that be centre sound stage, if you will. Like its bigger brother, the Voyage Audio Spatial Mic Dante, check out that video if you haven't already, Spatial Mic USB captures audio across a 360-degree soundscape using 8 specially arranged small diaphragm condenser capsules. However, this time, instead of outputting to a Dante connection, Spatial Mic USB connects to your macOS-based computer, your Windows computer, your iPad, or later USB-C equipped iPhones via USB to allow recording either in the studio or on the go, where maybe your powering options are somewhat limited. The Spatial Recorder app is only supported on iOS, macOS, or Windows. Android users can still use the Spatial Mic USB, but you'll need a third-party multi-channel recording app. Unlike the Spatial Mic Dante, Spatial Mic USB has an array of connectivity on the bottom of the mic. The USB Type-C port is for connection to your computer, iPhone or iPad with a direct USB-C to USB-C cable. USB-C ports are designed to deliver enough power to allow Spatial Mic USB to function. You can, if you wish, connect Spatial Mic USB to older iPads or iPhones with the Lightning port. However, the older connection format does not support enough power transfer, so Voyage Audio have equipped Spatial Mic USB with a micro USB port to allow it to be powered from a mains adapter or a power brick. Alternatively, you can choose to use the 8-channel ADAT light pipe output for connection to a third-party ADAT-equipped audio interface. In this case, you again need to power the Spatial Mic USB either from the USB port or from the +5 volt port, but this is a great way to get the audio straight into your DAW for mixing. Below the ADAT port, we also find a stereo TRS mini jack for headphones. Yes, Spatial Mic USB can also act as an audio interface, but more on this later. Also, unlike its bigger brother, Spatial Mic USB does have some onboard control. When you first plug it in, you'll see 3 blue LEDs, mic, mix and HP. In this mode, when the mic detects sound, the LEDs around the dial will start to light up. If the sound being picked up by the mic is too much, gently press the center control knob to put the mic into mic gain mode. Now, by rotating the knob, you can adjust the mic's input gain, as indicated by the orange LEDs. Press the center knob again to go into mix mode. This allows you to mix between the live capsule mix and the host playback signal. The mix of either the incoming or process signal is indicated by the orange or blue LEDs. This signal is fed to the headphone jack only and not via the USB or ADAT port. Click the center knob again and you enter headphone mode. This adjusts the output volume of the headphone jack. When connected to a computer, the Spatial Mic USB can be controlled from the Spatial Mic Control app. This is again free and allows control of the 3 main functions of the Spatial Mic USB from the computer. No need to touch the mic hardware. When connected to a computer, the mix function allows you to hear playback from your DAW and blend this with the signal being captured by Spatial Mic USB in a more conventional interface DAW type workflow. The app also allows you to decide how you want the mic's built-in metering to act. You can choose the mic's input, the DAW input, or off for less distraction. Spatial Mic USB can be used for the same type of recording applications as Spatial Mic Dante. However, due to the limited cable length of USB-C or even of ADAT optical cables, I believe that while you could still use Spatial Mic USB above a drum kit, Spatial Mic Dante is probably better suited for this role. Likewise, you could set up Spatial Mic USB in the centre of an acoustic band for recording, but I feel that Spatial Mic USB is really a spatial field recorder. It's lighter in weight than the Dante mic, making it easier to carry, and as a portable recording studio, it really is the dream solution. Hook Spatial Mic USB up to your iPad and you're off to potentially record anywhere, from soundscapes to environmental capture to roundtable discussions or concerts. Spatial Mic USB is the truly mobile surround and Atmos recording solution. Once you've made the recording, simply transfer the multi-channel audio to your DAW and control, adjust and manipulate the spatial image to your liking using the Spatial Mic Converter app. Let's take a moment to have a quick look around the Spatial Mic Converter plugin, which is available in formats to suit all major DAWs. Here we have it running as an AAX native plugin inside Pro Tools. Along the top we have the mic selector. We have Dante selected as it was the Dante version of the mic that did these recordings. But you can select USB if you use the Spatial Mic USB to perform your recordings. It's important to get this selection correct, as the specification of the USB mic and the Dante mic are a little different due to their intended use cases and, when it comes down to it, their price difference. Next to the mic selector we have a filter option with 2 available filters as standard and the option to import your own filter curves. Under this we have the mic orientation controls, where we can adjust the listening angles of the mic. We can tilt the virtual space up or down to hear sounds lower or higher in the virtual field. We can rotate the sound field and we can roll the sound field around. We then have settings for the high pass filter to stop any unwanted low end bumps getting into our microphone. We then have the mic orientation setting. This is important as the plugin needs to know which way up the mic was during the recording, either top up, top down, side end up or side end down. We can also choose our view type, be that the scattergram view or the energy view selection. The lower portion of the plugin is for monitoring the input to the plugin. There's also a trim control to cut or boost the level, and the main output and format selections and controls where appropriate. It's worth noting that the audio specifications of the 2 spatial audio mics, while both incredibly high, do differ just a little bit. As you might expect, the more expensive spatial mic Dante has slightly higher specs, but nothing that you would notice in normal use. Those of you using the Voyage Audio mics for research might be tempted by the Dante mic's better A to D conversion and slightly higher, or is that lower, signal to noise figures, but that's about it. So I really hope you've enjoyed this brief look at the Voyage Audio Spatial Mic USB. If you'd like more info about the Voyage Audio Spatial Mics, please do check out the Emerging UK website. The link is down there in the notes. But for now, my name's James Ivey and I'll see you again very soon.